Welcome along to the TGP series. It's Tuesdays, which means it's TGP1 night. The lights are on and they're underway, and it's a good start for the McLaren at the front. He's almost pushing the car along, and as they head towards turn number 1, Jack Hickey's later on the brakes, and he gets the way past, does he? No, Dan the Man keeps his foot in there, and at the moment they're still side by side as they head their way down to turn number 3. Caught with the DRS, CJH doesn't have it, only one detection point. CJH pushes him to the inside, Court's late on the brakes.
He's going to get him right here around the outside, nice and easy. There's nothing really Cam can do.
And he's going to try and go the long way around. Jack Hickey, I don't think is defending this one too much, and at the end of the back straight in one lap, Dan the Man has gone from P5 to P3. Cam needs to be a little bit clever, and he's trying to be clever now, and he almost sends it up the inside. There's very nearly contact, but the two of them racing hard, but racing fair enough. Pole position, fastest lap, and the race win for the Confessor. Fantastic start to the season for the McLaren driver. Cam's got damage from wing, and in the meantime, we've got Glock who's facing the wrong way. Court is trying to go the long way around Phil Bardwell. He has the inside then for turn number 2. Phil's still hanging on. Phil has to concede the position at the end to the Ferrari driver. Oh, and Dan makes a very late decision there. Phil was wandering across the track, but Dan has made its way past. The Confessor crosses the line before anybody else to take yet another race victory.
Aidan Griffin's thinking about going around the outside there, so fair play there. Aidan is in to the provisional lead. Here we go then, nice and easy up the inside. Don't outbrake yourself, don't lock up. The Confessor up at the front is attacking Aidan. He's going to go around the outside, he's thinking about it. He's going to hold it around the outside, he's then going to push him off. Aidan nice and defensive there, but he does have the exit, the Confessor is, and going into the next corner, the Confessor is into P1. Aidan's going to try and hold it round the outside. He's going to bring him on the inside of this next corner, holds the Confessor off. He's going to go round the outside. I think Aidan may be a bit better to it. No, he still leaves him room. Very surprising from Aidan there, but then the Confessor is back ahead now. And actually, here we go then, Court up the inside, still side by side. There we go then, Court is now ahead. Yet another win for the Confessor. Here comes CJH abusing that battery as he always does. Is he going to go up the inside? Is he going to go around the outside? He needs to be careful. And there we go. That is the move done. New Zealand Cam once again making a mistake while he is in a good position. Dan the Man got that DRS. It's going to be an easy move up the inside. Phil doesn't really make it too hard for him. Oh! I need a drink after that. Jesus Christ. Bear with me 1 second. And there he goes up the inside then. And actually Alistair Bain holds it around the outside, but there we go. He's going to go around the outside yet again and have the inside for turn 3. The Confessor wins. Another terrific race from him. Confessor is really having to go defensive. Is Dan the Man going to hold it around the outside here? I think it's going to be very difficult, but it is possible. Nice and easy there around the outside. Actually, fair play from the Confessor. There's a lot of action there. Dan the Man has actually jumped the Confessor there, but Dan the Man gets a bit of a wobble on. The Confessor is back ahead. Phil Bardwell up the inside of Jack Hickey. Not really much Jack Hickey can do. Round the outside is squeezing him on the inside. Phil Bardwell there being quite aggressive and actually making it work. I think CJ will dive up the inside. No, he thinks he's going around the outside. As we actually see Court then coming out of nowhere.
Whoa, nay!
No, he spun it.
The Confessor yet again another win. No stopping this man this season. New Zealand Cam they're going to go around the outside of Dan the Man. They're going to go up the inside. He's thinking about going up the inside as New Zealand Cam is back ahead then. And oh my God, I'm not too sure what happened there. And Dan the Man spun. Dan the Man has spun. Unfortunate. Court going around the outside of Jack Hickey then, as Jack Hickey is defensive, but he can't do anything there. Mr. Chiapelli going to think about going around the outside. He's using his ERS free wide down the main straight, and Jack Hickey is now back ahead. Court's down 2 places. Mr. Chiapelli's probably going to hang it around the outside, a bit of contact there, but nothing too serious. That's fine. And Mr. Chiapelli is holding that position. He's actually spun. Well done, the Confessor. League of his own.
Sean, who's making the fantastic start. Is he going to serve it up the inside of Cam? He does. Oh, Dan Morris has lost it, and he's hit Dan. Oh, and he finds himself for the wrong way round. And Mayor Quimby's gone wide, and he's lost out on ground. And there's contact between the AlphaTauri drivers. The two of them have got away with it somehow. They're not giving each other much room. Jack Hickey's going to have to go the long way round, and Jack Hickey has got his way past Sean. The Confessor takes his 7th consecutive race victory as we head towards turn 1. CJH has made a move past Dan the Man. Oh, and there's a spin. CJH is round. Dan the Man is round, and Dan the Man is out of the race. We've got 5 cars out in the space of about, what, 15 seconds?
3 people that are still in this race don't have damage. And actually 3 people, because Phil Bardwell has damage as well. So I think, Court's used all of his, and you don't regen it very well, but he's going to go up the inside, and there we go then. Nice and easy there, so that was quite easy in the end for Court.
Jack Hickey's done it. The reigning TGP1 champion moves his way up into 4th place. He's going to put the jewel in his crown, and it's a crown that's certainly getting towards his head. The Confessor wins again. Dan the Man's got the inside line. Dan the Man's going to take the lead of the race, but the Confessor isn't giving up on this one, and he goes a long way around, and he's spun! He's round! He's facing the wall! Cam, meanwhile, is trying to improve his position up the inside of Alistair Bain. Phil Boswell round the outside of Mirko into turn number 1, and he moves his way up into 4th place. Phil Boswell round the outside of turn number 1. Phil Boswell gets on the power, and Luca Chiappelli tries to squeeze him, but Phil's hanging in there. The two of them side by side through turn number 2, and Phil Boswell takes 3rd place. A really brave move. It's up to Dan the man from Liverpool, to take the win in Holland. Dan the Man wins for Ferrari, and on the run up to Lake Com, the Confessor has done what he needed to do, and it's Jack Hickey that's on the move, and he makes his way up into 3rd place at Viva La Mirko's expense. Jack Hickman making a move up the inside of Jonas, and at the end of the Camel Straight has put himself up into P2. Ewan's going to look towards the inside as he thinks better of it. Chiappelli now covers it. Ewan's going to look around the outside, and he gets it stopped. Chiappelli is still there. These two still side by side, and still side by side, and for the moment at least, Chiappelli hangs on to 8th place.
Phil Boswell spun, and New Zealand Cam spun.
Jack Hickey spun in the same place. He's lost his front wing.
Everyone
Caught down the inside into a rouge. They bang wheels, and that was brave stuff from the Dutchman. We now see Kai go around the outside of court. Oh, that was good stuff. Oh, he's going to try it again. He's going to try it again, Softy. It's the same move, but a different driver, and he's pulled it off just as well. It's a usual sight. The Confessor back to winning race. Jovial Manatee got a good start there, and is he pulling alongside the Confessor? He is, and he's pulling ahead of the Confessor into turn 1. And here comes Cole Hoffner then on Dom Smith. Dom Smith is the cork in the bottle, with this cork is about to be popped. And Owen Quimby is going to go up the inside of both of them here. And as we get to the end of this second straight, he doesn't quite manage it on Kong Hoffner, but he does get past Dom Smith. Cam is on the inside. Cam is trying to get past both of them, and he's done it. And something's happened to Matt Tibos. He's gone way off the track.
Here comes the Confessor, and it seems like Jovial Manatee is not even bothering to defend this, so very easy for the Confessor there.
But look at the battle going on for what is 7th place. Kong Hoffner and Cam going for it, but for 8th place is even better. And we got Kai up the inside of Dom Smith, I think it is, who does move up into 8th place now. Meanwhile, we got Cam going around the outside of Dan Morris. Wow, look at that, what a move. He's going to make it 10 wins in 11 races. The McLaren driver, Shear's dominance continues on the softer rubber. He sends it round the outside. They get awfully close to touching, but they manage to get away with it for the moment. They're still side by side, and as they head towards the end of sector 1, Confessor spun! The Confessor spun! The Confessor's gone for the inside of Phil, and they make contact! The Confessor's hit Phil Bardwell!
Is he going to think about it? He's thinking about it, but Matt Tibos around the outside goes a bit wide. That's going to allow Speed Kai up the inside, but he's going to get better traction as Matt Tibos. Tibos actually back out of that.
As we head down the main straight, surely Cam doesn't have a response. He doesn't even defend. He knows there's no point, and Kai is going to take the lead of the race. Kai becomes only the 3rd winner of the races in TGP1 this season. This is Dan's opportunity, Softy. He's got to go for it. Oh, and he's coming back. The 3 of them are almost 3 wide. Matt Tibos has gone from 3rd place to the lead of the race.
Dan the Man jumped Matt Tibos just, so Matt Tibos has lost that lead in those pit stops.
He's using the DRS. Dan goes defensive. Round the long way. Is Matt Tibos going to be sent? He breaks later. They touch. Matt Tibos is forced off the road. He's still up the inside. And at the next corner, he's got the inside line. And he's got the lead of the race, has he? Dan the Man is fighting back, and he's got the inside for the next corner. We're crossing a moment in the race that could be decisive. Dan the Man runs a bit deep. Matt Tibos is getting the switch back. They're going to be side by side, and as they head into the fast left-hander, Dan the Man's done just enough to keep ahead for the moment. Dan's surely going to go defensive. Is he going to cover the inside line? Of course he is. He's going to send Matt the long way round. Is Matt going to go the long way round? He's certainly going to try it, and he's round the outside of Dan the Man, and with a beautiful overtaking manoeuvre, the Alpine on the final lap has finally taken the lead of the race. Matt Tibos is going to end a horrible run in TGP1 and finally take a race win. Matt Tibos already into 2nd place and already covering off Jean, and we got round the outside Viva La Mirko going to attacking. He's been spun. The Red Bull is round. Oh, Chiappelli very late on the brakes, and he just about gets to stop, not quite sure how.
Is he going to hold it? And Eofi Jordan. Oh, a bit of side-by-side action there as Speed Kai is obviously thinking about going up the inside as well of the Red Bull there. Phil spun.
Yes, he has. There's no front wing on that wagon. Italy will be in raptures. Dan the Man takes just his 2nd race win of the season. But now Matt Tibos has got a fantastic run. And on the run down to turn number 4, Cam outside. He's trying to hold it around the outside on the soft tyres. He's got the traction and he's got the lead of the race. We've got Phil Boswell. Phil Boswell's off and around and he's hit the wall.
It's actually easier to overtake around the outside and stay on the racing line into this turn 2.
Oh, and Matt Tibbles is round. Matt Tibbles is round. He's kept it out of the wall.
But Mr. Chiapelli that's right behind, he's going to have that momentum. He's going to go up the inside of turn 2. He's thinking about it. Up the inside of Jack Pearson. He needs to be very careful not to outbrake himself and hit Jack Hickey. And down the man, here he goes then. Around the outside. And actually, New Zealand Cam backs off there. But now he's trying to come back up on the inside.
Rising up the hill, he moves to the inside. Dan squeezes him as much as he can. Cam's late on the brakes and he gets through into the lead of the race. And can Dan the man fight back? Cam goes defensive. Dan's going to have to go the long way round. He's late on the brakes. He's trying to go the long way round. They almost bag wheels. Dan keeps him within the white lines. And on the run out of turn number 4, Cam has the speed to just about stay in the lead. It's Aston Martin. It's Cam who takes the race victory. And on the run down to turn number 2, they're side by side, the front 2. Cam's on the inside. John's going to send it round the outside. He's holding on to it at the moment. Cam tries to run out of the room, but it's John that comes away with the race lead. And Dan the man's going to try and stick his nose up the inside. Is he? No, not quite. But Cam's got a really good exit this time. And on the run down to turn number 2, he's got the lead of the race. Is John going to fight it up the inside? He is, and he sends it to the inside, and they almost make contact. On the run down to turn 1, Cam's got the inside line. John's got the key to his tyres. They make contact. John's pushed wide. Cam for the moment is still there, but John, with that bit of extra heat in his tyres, does find his way past. Here comes Cam. He's being squeezed onto the grass, but Cam finds a way round. He's gone deep, probably from having a bit of grass on his tyres, but on the cutback now, he's going to have the DRS. Matt Timmons is on the inside, but Cam's on the outside, and then becomes the inside into turn number 2. Down the man late on the brakes. Cam even later on the brakes, but with the cutback, down the man is going to have the DRS. Cam is squeezing him. He's squeezing him as much as he can, and on the run down to turn number 2, down the man's got the wide line. It's allows him to open the steering up more. They're side by side. They're wheel to wheel. They're almost touching, and through turn number 3 they are touching, and on the run up to turn number 4 now, back to the extra battery line. They have touched, but Dan the man has finally taken the lead of the race. Cam with the DRS is getting close to Dan. He's going to have to be late on the brakes. Dan goes defensive. He's defending here, and it's touched, and Dan the man is sent spinning around. Cam clipped the back of him.
That's going to lead to Cam getting a few places drop there and possibly even a win for Jack Hickey.
Down the man up the inside of Jean-Luc Taylor. Also on those soft tyres, Jean coming back around the outside. Down the man needs those. He needs to get past as soon as possible, and he is past and up into second place.
Jack Hickey really trying to put pressure on Court at the minute.
Yep, and getting the up and under, and as we head towards the end of Sector 1, Court's not letting this one go, and they're side by side, heading through the long left-hander into the right-hander now. Jack Hickey with the inside line. Is Court going to try and hold around the outside? No, he knows that one's done. That Ferrari is pretty slick in a straight line, but Phil Boswell later on the brakes up the inside of the Ferrari. The Mercedes moves his way up into P6.
Nice and easy. He's thinking about holding it around the outside though, as that is Jean up to P2, and I'm sure he'll pull a bit of a gap now.
Well, I'd say Jack's got a chance of second here, and he knows it. He sends it to the inside of Dan. They make contact, but it's a beautiful, opportunistic move from the Red Bull driver, who makes his way up into third place. The Confessor has won the race. He wins a dominant display again for the McLaren driver. Dan Morris is late on the brakes and almost made contact with the Alpine, and John actually drops back down into fourth place and all of that.
As we see Jean actually now up the inside of Dan Morris into that chicane. So that is P3 for Jean-Luc Taylor there.
Dan Morris has got some good straight line speed. That Williams, a slippery car in a straight line, but it's no match for the Ferrari with DRS, and Dan the man up into fourth place. Dan the man going to breeze past that Williams and up into third place.
Oh, the Confessor's gone! The Confessor's spot! So that is exactly what I was saying. These curves are absolutely dangerous.
Jean is giving it all he's got, but as on the penultimate lap, the Confessor has moved himself back up into the top 3. Kieran's dominant display. He even has time to slow down before the line. He takes the win, but it's the man who's riding the final corner now. The Confessor across the line to take third place, and he takes the championship with it. The TGP1 title for season 39 goes the McLaren's way. Jovial Manatee is challenging the Confessor on the inside into turn number 1. He's on the inside, and the Confessor just about holds on to the lead. Kai is going back up the inside. He's late on the brakes. They touch wheels, and Cam has just about held on to that 5th place.
So side by side is going to be very close, very easy to make contact, and Danderman up the inside, but Jovi Manatee holding it around the outside, and Jovi Manatee just keeps head very close there, but Danderman trying to round the outside of Spoon, very difficult, and he's actually made it stick, so fair play.
Up the inside he goes, into turn number 1, Dan runs wide, and Kai moves himself up into P2. There's just a paper's width between them as they head their way round. Kai's going to be up the inside into to Spoon. He takes back second place.
And that's a nice and easy move there from Dandaman.
He's going to take win number 12 this season. The Confessor once again on top of the world for one last time in TGP 139. We're underway, and it's once again a fantastic start from Jovial Manatee, who's already taken the lead. He doesn't need to worry about turn number 1. Jovial Manatee on those medium tyres, struggling against Cam on the soft. Matt Tibos got past Dan, and now getting past John and up into third place. John's just buggered off down the down the Hanger Straight. Where did he go?
John round the outside. Is he going to make it stick? It's both on fresh tyres. Very nice from John there.
And as we head to Stowe Corner, Jovial Manatee has moved up into a net P2. Around the outside he goes. Roy's going to put up a fight though, and he sends it to the inside. The Confessor runs a little bit wide. They're still side by side. The Aston Martin driver takes the win. We've seen domination. We have seen fantastic overtakes. We have seen controversy. We've seen incidents. We have seen just about everything from dusk till dawn to midnight to twilight. And we have had a fantastic season on TGP1. We've had a fantastic representation of the TGP series.